What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I got an exciting video for you today because we're going to be looking at this Matchbox playset, and this is the FedEx package center, and they produced a number of these different sets. I know they have a Pizza Hut set, there's a car wash set, and the cool thing about these is they sort of all interconnect. You can see in the picture here several other sets that are connected to this one. So you buy them individually, and eventually you can kind of build them out into an entire kind of city. I don't think I'm actually going to do that. I mainly picked this up because FedEx is a very relatable and iconic kind of company. I obviously use their services quite a bit as a collector, getting packages delivered. You know, I rely on companies like FedEx, UPS, and the post office to deliver my collectibles to me. So FedEx is a very relatable kind of thing to me. So when I found out they were going to do this little play set, this package center, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. And I already have the individually carded version of the express delivery. I can show you that right here. So they do offer this on its own, but I really wanted to get the entire kind of play set, which includes that same vehicle. And on the back of the package, you can see they featured some of the various interactive functions of the set. So you can see there's like a drop box, there's a sliding door, and obviously this door opens up when the FedEx truck backs up. So that's really cool. And down here you can see a picture of various sets connected together. And I believe you can sort of customize the configuration. I don't think you necessarily have to arrange them in this particular way. So I believe there's a lot of flexibility in terms of how you can interact with these action driver sets. So I think it's a very cool idea that you can have these various sets that you can connect together and build out an entire kind of city. So I don't think I'm necessarily going to do that because it would cost quite a bit to actually buy a bunch of these sets. But this one I definitely wanted to pick up. And since I have it now, I decided to go ahead and review it for you here on the channel. So let's go ahead and get this out of the package and take a look at the details up close. So stay tuned. Okay, so we got everything out of the package now. And as you can see, it comes in various pieces. So you do have to assemble it. There's also some stickers that need to be applied as well. You can see there's a little sticker sheet. So we will need to put those on the model before we actually take a look at it. They do provide an instruction sheet, gives you an inventory of everything included, and also individual instructions on how to assemble the various parts. So that's very cool. And then the demonstration of how the interactive features actually work. So all that's very helpful. And so I'm going to go ahead and put all of this together, and we'll take a look at it in its completed form. Okay, so I got all the stickers applied, and before putting this last piece into position, I wanted to show you some of the details inside of the actual FedEx package center. So you can see there's like a little conveyor belt here, and also this desk. So I wanted to show you that before I actually put that last piece in place. Sticker application was pretty finicky. You can see there's this white line on these two road pieces, this little caution strip here, the reserved parking spot indicator here, and also this little FedEx box has two stickers on it. So yeah, I mean, it takes a little while to get those stickers in place. So if you are a parent and you're picking this up for your child, make sure that you do all that yourself, because a child would probably have quite a bit of difficulty actually applying these stickers. So make sure to do that ahead of time, you know, before your child kind of interacts with it. There's also this sticker here indicating an arrow showing where the customer parking is. So this piece also has some really nice details on it too. So you can see this package delivery person is here with several packages on a dolly. And they also did some detail inside of the office as well. So you can see a person standing back there and some of the boxes on shelves and so forth. So all that looks really cool. So that's really interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and put that last piece into position. So this should just click into place like that. And there we have it. It's all completed. And I think the details on it look really good too. They did some nice sculpting in terms of the various details. Even on the back, you can see there's doors on the back here. And yeah, everything's looking pretty cool in terms of all the detail on this. And because these Roadway pieces are detachable, there's lots of ways that you can reconfigure this in relation to other Matchbox sets. I think some of these are actually compatible with Hot Wheels sets as well, so that's kind of convenient too. Obviously, Mattel owns both those brands, so it's a no-brainer for them to actually make the two things interactive and compatible. So anyway, I'll show you some of the interactive features with this. I'm going to go ahead and close this door. As you can see, that locks into position. And there's also a sliding door here. So you can see this door slides back and forth. All you got to do is hit that little tab at the top to make it go back and forth. There's also this little FedEx box here, the drop box. That actually opens up. And inside of there, you can see they have a detailed rendering of a package sitting there. So that's really cool. And that door obviously clicks back into place. And obviously, this is designed in such a way to be interactive with the FedEx truck. So I want to show you that. So this is the express delivery. This is the Matchbox model that I also have individually carded. And overall, really cool looking truck. Obviously, plastic body, metal base. And inside of there, you can see just a little bit of detail. Not too much. There is one seat in there for the driver. You can see the open windows on both sides. So you can see what that looks like. So overall, really cool looking model. And I'm very happy they included this. So in order to make it interact, all you have to do is have the truck sort of back up over this little lever. And the door actually opens up. And you can see a person ready to drop packages in the back of the FedEx truck. So that's really cool. So I like that interactive feature. And obviously you just manually click that back into place to close the door. So very cool. I like that a lot. And overall, you know, with all the interactive features with this set, I think they did a really good job just in terms of everything included with this. The details look great. And I think, you know, for a child or a collector, you know, it's a really great set. And I'm very happy to have it in my collection. I'm actually hoping that they'll do more variations of this. Like I mentioned, when I first got the FedEx truck, I believe this is the first time they've actually done up that model with the FedEx deco. And I'm actually hoping eventually they'll do a version of this with the UPS deco on it, in which case they could actually do redeco this entire set with UPS markings and recycle it and make a whole new play set. They could also do a post office set, because I know at some point they did a model of a postal delivery vehicle. So they could redo this with United States Post Office markings and actually include the post office truck and pretty much, again, recycle the same exact set, just with different stickers, different markings. So hopefully they'll do that at some point. I have a feeling I'd probably pick up those two sets if they redid them with the different markings, because obviously I use all of these services as a collector. So to me, it's highly relatable as something very iconic and familiar to me. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos about Hot Wheels cars and Matchbox cars and various sets that go with them, think about subscribing to my channel, because I will be covering more of this kind of material in future videos. Until next time, hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.